Thomas the tank engine
was still covered in paint. The workman tried to, but it was no use. He remembered he had rushed without a brake van. Those trucks pushed him and he crashed into Donald and Douglas and covered himself in green, yellow and red paints
Edward must take you
to the Sodor Steamworks.
at the Fat Controller. Thomas felt very miserable. Then the Fat Controller spoke to Duck. I want you to help Percy and Toby while Thomas is away. Duck was delighted. When Thomas came back, Annie and Clarabelle told him how well Duck had managed. Thomas was so pleased to be home that he soon forgot to be jealous. The works had left Thomas's handbrake very stiff. It made his brakes seem as if they were hard on, when in fact they were not. As a result, he and his coaches often overran the platform. Thomas found this most embarrassing. Gradually, his driver and fireman learned to be extra careful. But one day, Thomas's fireman was ill, and a relief man took his place. The fireman had fastened the coupling and joined the driver and station master on the platform to wait for Henry's passengers. The fireman had forgotten all about Thomas's handbrake. Thomas simmered happily. Not long now, he thought, as he saw Henry slowly approaching. But Thomas's brakes were not hard on, and suddenly he felt his wheels begin to move. He tried to stop, but he couldn't without his driver and fireman. He tried to whistle a warning, but he couldn't do that either. The guard, driver, fireman, and passengers were all stranded on the platform. Stop! Stop! Shrieked Annie and Clarabelle. But Thomas, with plenty of steam, kept on going. The alarm went out down the line. Stop the runaway! After that, he was tired, but he couldn't stop. He had no driver to shut off steam and apply the brakes. I want to stop, he puffed.
The man saw Thomas was in trouble.
So kindly set the points.
Thomas puffed slowly down into Nafford Station.
He was too tired now to care where he went. I want to stop. I want to stop. I have stopped. He puffed thankfully. Never mind,
Thomas.
he said. You shall have a drink and some coal, and then you'll feel better.
It was a very lovely early morning sun.
The Fat Controller became concerned. Where's Thomas? He wondered.
He was supposed to come out of his berth. Well,
Off Gordon. Thomas isn't really useful.
if he's very
He's late.
shy.
But it wasn't long before Thomas
Made
arrived.
it out.
I'm sorry.
My brakes are not on, and I run off, and I overrun too far. That's all right, said the Fat Controller. I hope you won't do that again. Yes, said Thomas. And thank you, Duck, for taking over my branch line. It was nothing, said Duck. And he learned his lesson. And even though he was still a steam engine.